And here we go. We're back. It's me, P.I. McLeod, with Marvel Puzzle Quest. And look there. That's not what this video is about, mind you. But she's finally coming into Marvel Puzzle Quest in her good fashion. Not 3-star Scarlet Witch, no, 5-star WandaVision Scarlet Witch. Don't worry, there's no spoilers in her bio, in her power descriptions, nothing, okay? So if you haven't seen the show, you don't have to worry about being spoiled. However, let me spoil something for you. She is going to be very good. Is she going to be the new meta character? I can't say that. No one can really ever say those things until we get her in practice, to actually play her. But let's be honest. She's got obviously 3 different really good abilities. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking like this about her. And a couple of which are passive. And that's always a good thing right off the bat. She has ability that for every hit her team suffers. And I don't mean like everyone. I mean like just anyone on her team. Herself, her allies. She like basically has this little repeater tile that automatically goes out at the beginning of your game. So right at the start, you got a repeater tile out there, and every time you get hit or your friends get hit, it gains a charge. So let's just say the enemy does a cascade and it has 3 hits, right? Match 3, fall into another one, match 3, fall into another one, match 3, right? That's 3 hits. Bam, bam, bam. On the next turn, based on the level that you have on that ability, on that power, it'll block a percentage of damage based on the number of charges and the level of your ability. It can go all the way up at level 5 of that power to up to 80% blocked. And that's for everything. That's power abilities, that's match damage, that's everything. So, just think of what we currently fight right now. Hulk and Okoye, that hits the whole team. Not to mention, it hits the green tile first. He puts the green tile out there, and then if he's able to, he destroys 2 green tiles. That actually causes a hit before the team damage occurs. And that hit means you've already got a charge in your repeater, which means you're already dampening the next hits you receive. You're dampening his damage coming in. She also can put out a chaos magic tile. I don't know what it's supposed to be classified as, but it can turn team up tiles into another color, kind of like Storm does, but it does it in a color of your choice over time, so constantly and repeatedly. So it not only helps to nullify Okoye's biggest ability, using those team ups to power her stuff, but also you can use it to put a color of your choice on the board. You don't and maybe say you like using iHulk. You could actually use it to put more greens on the board to feed your own iHulk, or you could use it to put blues out there because maybe Beta Ray Bill is your partner. You see where I'm going with this? So she can tweak the board in her favor, in a color of her favor, and at the same time cause protection for her team. And finally, she also has a passive that for every AP you have in a certain color, which look into it if you see it in the preview, but it actually gives you more damage per AP in that color, and that's not just, and that's for your team, if I remember correctly. I don't want to speak too much more on that one because honestly I don't remember all the ins and outs of it. I might be misquoting it, but there's a small damage boost in there. It doesn't get nearly as immediately awesome as Okoye's does, but that's only because hers does a percentage boost and Okoye's does a flat boost. I'm sure as time goes on, we can find other ways to exploit a percentage boost to power damage, but let's take it slow. All in all, she might be worth hoarding for, breaking any CP and LT hoards for, but of course also that means spending your current hoard on Colossus and Cyclops stuff. So take that with a grain of salt. Anyways, I'm not here for all that. I actually just saw her there and decided to go blab on about her. I'm actually here because there's a Crash of the Titans to do. I know, right? So weird. I just went on a tangent, right? I can't help it. I kind of like Scarlet Witch a lot. I think she's a cool character. Not just in the MCU, but back when I learned about her via, honestly, I learned about her via video games. I mean, go fig, right? Let's see. We're going to fight against Loki in a Crash of the Titans. 3-star Loki. So, nothing too bad. He's got a small health pool. He dies pretty easily. His only annoyance is, well, actually, he's got a couple of annoying factors. Make a match 4, he makes 4 countdowns, and at best, they're 2-turn countdowns. Which if any of them if one goes off, it steals 2 AP in a random color. If all 4 of them go off, just do the math, that's 8 AP gone. For those of you not doing the math at home, remember that a match 4 clears a row or a column. That is 8 AP. So he basically nullifies your entire match 4's gain if all 4 of those countdowns go off. Let's see, his purple only costs 5, and it shuffles a bunch of tiles around the board. It can cause cascades. It's very cheap. I wouldn't say it's reliable, but it's something that you can spam often. And finally, his black is a little more expensive, but it switches all enemy protects to friendly strikes, and all enemy strikes to friendly protects. It's really good. It's honestly, when you get to the 3-star game, it's popular to team him with 3-star Wolverine, and fire off Wolverine's green power, which makes friendly and enemy strikes, and then follow it with Loki's black, changing those enemy strikes that you just made into friendly protects. It's a solid strategy, and it works for that early 3-star gameplay really well. Anyways, let's see who we're fighting with. America Chavez. It's kind of funny because her yellow is all about match 4s. If you do match 4 or better, she makes some trap tiles, but obviously Loki wants you to make match 4s because then he steals AP. America Chavez says she doesn't like that because all of her abilities are passive. Her red's passive, her yellow passive, green passive. She actually doesn't fire a single thing off because her big deal is on her green, if she has more AP than the enemy does, then she does. Well, here, I'll let you see it for yourself. And here you go, level 5. If you have more AP than the enemy in at least 3 colors, you create a critical. That's pretty crazy. If you have more AP than the enemy in at least 5 colors, you also deal, look at that, nearly 6,000 damage right now at the level I have her at. In the red, at 5, her match damage is just increased by 30% for each AP she has in that color. Each. That's pretty cool. It's not like 4-star Beast cool, but it works across all the colors that she has. It's definitely nice. So, I mean, the yellow does pretty good too. I mean, if you put it at 5, you can generate 3 AP when the traps go off and deal a decent amount of damage. Nothing wrong there. But honestly, I just like the fact that the red is always working, and this green is almost always working, and it only needs 3 colors of AP up, and you also get, that nice damage boost, and it's every turn as long as you fulfill that. It's awesome. Anyways, so we're gonna go into this fight now. If you're using America Chavez, here's a little tip: put on one of those +1 all boosts. Okay, just one. That's all you need, because now you have more AP than the enemy in all the colors right off the bat. Just keep that momentum, and you win. It's generally how it works. People will do that in PvP quite often in the early stages of PvP. Obviously, once you get to like 5-star PvP, well then, not so much. But I'm sure you can guess why. Okay, what do we want to do here? Oh, you know what we should do? This. And I gotta turn up my actual phone volume. There we go, right? Then we'll move down. Character effects, tile physics. Let's go, right? Watch this be a short fight. See? Look at that damage. He's one more of those and he's done. And it will be, because I'm going to make that match 4 of team-ups. Guess what? That's not going to affect Loki. Because, I mean, his passive won't go off. I'm just going to show you why before I do it. It has to be of a color. He can't make countdowns on team-up tiles. So this actually gets around him. Look at all that struggle. He actually got more AP than me. And enough colors to survive another round. I'm just going to do this. Make some crits. His mischief is cute, but now he's dead. Literally, as long as you have a little bit of America Chavez covers, it shouldn't be a hard fight. Loki's health pool is really small. Don't give up on this fight. Just, even if you only have a couple covers here and there, some reds, a couple yellows, a green, yellow, just go in with a plus AP boost, just at least 1 to all, and then put on match damage boosts. Because seriously, that's all she does is just punch people over and over again, and she's good at it. So don't give up. If it gets hard for some reason, just purposely don't match a match 4. Avoid those. You should be able to get it. And that's it. That's Crash the Titans. Yeah. I hope everything has gone good for you so far in the game lately. Thank you for catching all the latest stuff so far. I know I don't do Twitch feeds as long as other games do, but quite frankly, the player versus enemy storylines are kind of long. I don't think you guys want to watch match 3 for like through me going through goons for that long, right? I like to do all the special stuff. Crash the Titans, Puzzle Gauntlet. You know, things that actually require something that isn't so monotonous. Am I right? I think I'm right. Anyways, well, thanks again. I'll catch you next time, which should be, I don't know, pretty soon, right? Later.